Hello, my name is Kylie Garcia, and I will be doing this presentation on social reality theory. Social reality theory is under the umbrella of conflict theory. So, social reality theory was created by Richard Quinney. He is the author of this. Richard Quinney was an American sociologist known for his critical approach to crime and social justice. He was really against the capitalistic society's ideologies because he believes that that is what creates deviance. So he directly blames the capitalistic society because he feels that there is something wrong with the existing society that we have today. A quote by him is, "Criminal law is used by the state and the ruling class to secure the survival of the capitalist system, and as a capitalist society is further threatened by its own contradictions, criminal law will be increasingly used in the attempt to maintain domestic order." So this quote kind of shows his viewpoints on criminal law in the capitalistic society in a negative manner. So, under social reality theory, he has the social reality of crime. With that, he says that there are 4 factors that produce the capitalist society's high crime rate. Number 1 is the dominant class defines as criminal those behaviors that threaten its interest. So basically what this means is criminal laws are mostly made by the powerful. And that's what he thinks is the problem, is because there is an inequality between the powerful and the powerless. Number 2 is the dominant class applies those laws to ensure the protection of its interests. What this says is by having police, judges, and others in the law force to enforce the laws. Number 3 is members of the subordinate class are compelled by their unfavorable life conditions to engage in those actions that have been defined as criminal. So what this says is the poor are more likely to commit crimes because of the pressure that they feel in poverty, because of the living conditions that they are living in. They feel pressured to commit crimes to better their living situations. And number 4 is the dominant class uses these criminal acts as the basis for constructing and diffusing the ideology of crime. So what this says is subordinate class contains most of society's criminal elements and therefore should be arrested or prosecuted or imprisoned more often. So some critiques. So it does shed light on showing that class inequality goes hand in hand and is to blame for deviance. They assume that all forms of deviance are interrelated. So the 4 different factors that I just mentioned, he believes that they are interrelated with one another. This assumption, however, does ignore the unique aspects of each specific form of deviant behavior and how they are different from one another. And then it also, conflict theory can be inaccurate for assuming that only inequality can produce deviance, but a utopian society wouldn't do the same.